Hi friends, I'm Kourtney McCullough. I'm the creator of KINECT Pilates, and this is my favorite quickie core series using the Pilates ball. We're gonna work every angle of your core, low abs, upper abs, deep core, transverse, your obliques. We're gonna do it all using this Pilates ball. If you don't have one, you can try folding up a firm, small pillow, and that can also suffice. So play around with what you have. If you have your ball, grab it. Let's begin without further ado. You're gonna put the ball behind your mid back to start. It's kind of mid upper back area. And we're gonna just let the legs be totally floppy and lazy, believe it or not, and just kind of turned out and relaxed. Hands go behind the head, gently stretch back for just a moment over the ball. You'll feel a nice kind of stretch through your rib cage, through your front abs. I want you to take an inhale here. I want you to exhale, curl up to a crunch, draw the elbows forward and the shoulders down. So anytime you're in a crunch, head is heavy, anchored into the hands, and the shoulders are drawing down and away from the ears. Start to make a little pulse for me. So I'm really big on the breath, specifically the exhales, especially when it comes to core work, because every time you exhale, you're gonna reflexively contract your deep core and your low abs. So when we're doing ab work, using the exhale can be really, really effective, even sometimes more than the actual movement. So pairing that breath with these ab movements is gonna be chef's kiss for your abs. Give me 10. Start to wrap the glutes here as you pulse. They're gonna stay nice and tight, so I want the glutes to be involved. Remember, the glutes are part of the core. It's this whole trunk region that we're getting activated. You go 5, your head stays heavy. 4, upper abs starting to feel a little warmer. 2, hold it up on 1. We're gonna keep moving here. Twist to the left, inhale back to center, and switch to the right. Inhale back to center. Keep going. Left. The point is the pelvis stays very still as you start to mobilize these thoracic spinal muscles. Keep those hands in that position. Elbows forward, shoulders anchor. Couple more here. Inhale, exhale, twist. Twisting is so good for the obliques. Also amazing for detoxing. It kind of wrings out the organs and it just gives you that beautiful detox through your center. One more time each side. Inhale and exhale back to center. Stretch back for a second. We're going to do a lot of intervals, meaning we're going to work really hard until we're fully cooked, and then we're going to rest, and then we're going to do it again. So I really want you to get to that point where you feel like you almost can't do any more reps with good form. Like you only had 1 or 2 more in the tank and then you'd be fully what I call cooked. Curl back up to the center. 1 more round here. We're gonna stay crunched and we're gonna start to add a little bit of leg work. So hold it there. Already feeling the abs because we already warmed them up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, float your right leg an inch. It doesn't have to be all the way up. It's not about that. It's about just the float. Switch. Inhale. Exhale. So you're just starting to lift 1 leg at a time, and you're using your glutes, believe it or not, to help pick up the leg. So sometimes I say, like, you know, Barbie, how they turn the Barbie's legs to lift them, or that's how you turn it and you lift it. That's the same as how your leg works. You have to turn out, get that ball around the hip socket, and then you lift. So your glutes help lift your leg. That'll help balance out your hip flexors so they don't overwork. And we should start to feel a little bit of low ab engagement here, because as your leg is reaching long, your low abs are zipping up in the opposite direction. So really think of zipping up a tight pair of skinny jeans. Yes, after a big meal. And you're gonna feel that nice oppositional pull between leg reaching long and low abs lifting up. Ooh, zip up those skinny jeans. Y'all know what I'm talking about after that Thanksgiving meal, right? And you zip, zip, zip. And it totally is a different feeling than before, but that is the direction of your lower abs. 1 more each side. If you're feeling confident, I want you to lift both legs up. If that's too much, go back to one leg at a time. You're hovering, you're holding. You're gonna click your heels together, squeeze those glutes. 8, 7, 6, keep zipping. 5, 4, keep clicking. Oh man, 3, almost cooked. 2, and 1. Oh man. Oh boy. Take your arms up. Big morning stretch. Make it feel good. Get your hands underneath your ribs. Massage whatever you need to. You're going to meet me up at the top. We kind of teased the low abs a little bit. We got the upper abs. And now we're going to find the low abs again. Yeah, we warmed them up. Now we're going to really work them. So the ball now goes behind your lowest part of your low back. And that's going to help us isolate those lower abs. So still lazy in the legs, and the setup is key. So take a moment with me, long lazy legs, turn out the hips, and then sit nice and tall, because once you get into it, you're gonna be right into it, and you're gonna see what I mean. So tilt back until you feel that ball, hands on your thighs, and you're gonna basically just tuck and release. So I want you to pick up your butt like you're literally trying to kind of, I call it bubbling your butt up, and then let it go. Bubble it up and let it go. So just to see, before I take my hands back off, it looks a little more exaggerated, like this, a little arch and a little tuck. A little arch and a little tuck. And if your range of motion doesn't look that big, totally fine, but just so you know, okay, we're arching, we're tucking, and as we're tucking, we're turning out the hips and engaging the glutes. And we're doing all that with an exhale. I know that's a lot. If you're not familiar with my classes, this is a lot of brain work, but once you get it, it does click and it will make sense. So engage the pelvic floor, the low abs, everything engages on the exhale, everything releases on the inhale. So just play with that for a few. Here we go. Start to flow with it a little more. Glutes wrapping, low abs lifting, zip the skinnies again. And I'm really emphasizing that breath. I know it sounds kind of weird sometimes, so I apologize if I'm just like saying very strange or making weird sounds, but I'm just trying to get you to remember to breathe, because that's what usually goes with people first. So like you're fogging up a window with your breath. You can put your hands in front. You can put your arms reaching. You can have them down by your sides. If you're totally struggling, put your hands back behind you. Do a few like that and really intentionally push into the ball. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up and rest for a second. And just stretch them. Yeah, so if you do it right, you're going to feel a lot of lower abs. Definitely do. I hope you do as well. We do have to add a little bit of twisting to this, and then we're gonna tease the obliques. We're gonna do some amazing twisting to finish here. So moving right along, so much to do. Come back the same way that you were in. Take the arms forward, draw the shoulders down the back. Palms are up. That's easier on your neck. So flip those palms up, relax the neck and shoulders. Twist to the left, and glutes bubble the same way, and lift the arms up. Come back down, back to center, and that was 1 rep. So you're gonna lean back, twist, lift the arms. Shaking, I'm shaking. Are you shaking? Ooh, I'm shaking. Lean back, twist, lift the arms. Yeah, try not to get your neck involved. Spread the chest really wide. You're not fully resting, but you do come up a little bit where you get a tiny bit of reprieve here. So we can actually do a few of these. Twist, lift, all on the exhale. Ready? Inhale. Prepare. Exhale. Now we flow. 5 more. Inhale. Now you know. Glutes, twist, arms to finish. 2. Oh man, this is my tougher side. And on the next one, hold the twist. Good. Hold the arms up. If that's too much, just put your hands down in a prayer. Bubble the butt up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, not done yet. Hold the twist, pulse the twist. Come on. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even talk toward the end there. take a moment, got my heart rate up a little bit with that one. We're gonna switch sides. Of course, we got the other side to do. So again, hip flexors are gonna work a little bit, but they're really nice and long for this one, so there shouldn't be too much hip flexor engagement. That's why I like all these ball abs, and you're gonna really use your glutes from underneath to balance out, and it really fires up the pelvic floor fully, nicely. So come again, tilt back, arms forward, palms up, chest really wide. We're not hunching. We are spreading those collarbones, leaning back, twisting to the right, and lift the arms. Back to the center, little lift. I'm still in it, but not quite as much. So you find your little rhythm. Arms up, down, back, and in. Lean. Push into that ball. Squeeze those glutes. Twist and lift. And once you get the pieces of it, it starts to flow. You're feeling both obliques here. That's why we love twisting, because you are getting both internal and external obliques every time you twist. So you're constantly working both sides, even if you're twisting just to one. So we love the obliques for so many functional reasons, and also for the aesthetic, just in kind of contouring the waist. So many benefits to twisting the torso. On the next one, get ready to hold it back. Here we go. Arms up, just the buns, pick them up. If that's too much, hands in a prayer. Keep twisting though. Arms up if you can. Here we go. Hold the buns, hold the arms up, pulse, pulse, twist, twist, and breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, and most people just collapse. And that's what I'm gonna do for a second. When you're stretching over this ball though, just make sure you're not stretching your low back. It's too much arch for your low back. So make sure you scoot down so that your ball is in the middle and you're really extending more from your thoracic spine than from your lumbar spine. So just keep that in mind, because it is a great stretch, but make sure the ball is not too low behind your low back. Yes, we don't want too much extension of our low back. So we're gonna switch, we're gonna transition a little bit, still using the ball, but the ball's gonna go not quite armpit, not quite waist, it's more like rib area, it's halfway in the middle. And then you're gonna end up in this side crunch position. So bottom left leg bent, top right leg straight. I often say if there was a mirror on the ceiling, you'd have your ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and foot all in one straight line. So think about that as you set up for a second. Come all the way down where you're just stretching over the ball for a second. And then you're gonna engage your glutes again. You're gonna elongate that right leg and come up into a hold. So for this first part, just adjust if you need to on the ball, and then just be there and breathe into the side of the waist for a few breath cycles. You'll start to feel it wake up a little bit. Chin down, chest open, spread the collarbones. Like if you're wearing a necklace, you're just showing it off. You're beaming the necklace forward. Starting to move in a couple seconds. Take this right arm and turn the palm forward. Start to lift the arm up and down. So we're just using our body weight, but it is plenty to load these side waist muscles if we just have the correct angle, which I do. I hope you do too. We've got that good angle. You're just lifting a couple inches up and down, not too high where you're gonna get too much in the neck. Just stop it about ceiling height for 5. And for 4, then we're gonna get the twist going. 3, 2, find the scoop, find these muscles right here. Take the arm up, bring it forward. Okay, so now plug your shoulder back and down, and we're gonna do what I call painting. So you're gonna paint the ceiling, you're gonna open up your chest, point the pecs at the ceiling, bring the arm back. So we're trying to facilitate this really beautiful rotation of the trunk, of the rib cage, and we're getting to the back muscles as well, those posture muscles on the sides of the ribs. If it's helpful, you can put your bottom arm on the side of your ribs if you're not connecting to it. Sometimes that helps. It'll give you some proprioception to that area. The brain will connect there when you touch. So always touch where you want to feel. Yes, when you're like, it's not waking up, just touch. 2 more here. Woo. Open it. So close. Last one. Hold the twist for 4. Lift up a little higher. 3, 2, 1. And just take a really juicy stretch where your top leg and top arm are reaching away from each other. That feels so delicious before we switch sides, and then gently push yourself up and we'll switch right to the other side. One more round here. Now you know exactly what we're doing. You got a little hold to start, then the wave, then the twist. So here we go. You are balancing on this ball. You've got your bottom leg bent, your top leg straight. You've got your right hand behind your head and your chest nice and wide. Let's breathe and hold. Spread your collarbones. Just wake everything up. I love a good isometric hold to start because you just want to feel like where your body is in space. Give your brain a chance to connect to the muscles, all the things. Once you feel the heat starting to build, then we start to lift up and down. So we got the glute on, we got the shoulder anchored down. You have your option to put the hand behind the head for support or to wrap it around the side of your waist to really connect to those side rib muscles, super important muscles for getting out of your neck, for improving your posture, for improving your waist definition. So really connecting to these ones can be a game changer for you. 2 more. And last one. And then we go forward with the arm and we twist. And we go forward and we twist. So close in. It's our grand finale here. So just dig deep. Get back into your breath if you've lost it. Think about really stabilizing the pelvis as you're twisting through your waist. Take a few more. Keep going because one side might be more challenging than the other for you. So go until you're almost cooked. Like I said, until you can't do 1 or 2 more reps with good form. That would be your almost cooked point. And for me, I'm gonna do maybe 1 more and I'm gonna hold the twist and come up a little higher in that crunch. And now I'm shaking. That inch up made a big difference. You got 4, 3, burn baby burn, 2, and stretch it. Gotta finish strong. Grand finale there. Reach, 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 reach. Enjoy the stretch. And carefully push yourself back up. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you so much for joining me in that quickie core series. Low abs, upper abs, side abs, all the things. Again, my name is Kourtney McCullough. I'm the creator of KINECT Pilates. My favorite prop to work with is the ball, especially for core work. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you very soon.